Hello and welcome to this CCB video blog. Today I'm going to be talking about bass fishing Yahoos. And please, once I get through explaining what a Yahoo is, don't be one, because they're just a little annoying. Now, a bass fishing Yahoo. I don't know, I just nicknamed them this. You know me, I'm out, I fish all the time, I'm on the lakes, and you just get these people. I see them, I walk up and I'm, oh great, there's a Yahoo here. Or, oh great, here comes some Yahoos. Now, to me, a Yahoo is a person. Usually they only fish, I don't know, probably just for an hour or two in the morning. I don't know, I'm not a morning guy unless it's a tournament. Or they come for like an hour or two in the evening. And they usually have a lot of poles. And they usually have like the big fancy baits tied on. They have the big swim baits. They have a whopper popper. They have a big spinner bait. They have, some other like fancy new bait. And then they sit next to you and they fish. And they keep telling you about all these fish they've caught. And usually it's on a private pond. And then some of them, they'll even pull out the camera and start showing it like, oh man, we catch these 6-pounders in this little private pond. And oh, this other pond, oh, you got to see this. Oh man, they catch so many big fish in there. And half the time, the Yahoos, they never catch fish when they're around me. Never. Hardly ever do I see them catch a fish while I'm there. They're always just talking about the fish they caught the other day. Or the fish they caught in these private ponds. And then, this really bugs me too. Even if I catch a few fish around, like sometimes I catch 2-3 fish while there's a person like that around me. And they might be good fish, 2 pounds, maybe 2.5, maybe 3. You know what they always say? Oh, there's a lot of those little fish in here. What? This ain't no trophy lake. I fish this lake all the time. A 2-3 pounder is a really good fish. But I mean, Yahoos always act like all they catch is 4 and 5 and 6 pounders, 7 pounders. They just, for some reason, Yahoos do not catch, undersized fish or little 1 to 2 pounders. I mean, they talk like if they wanted, they could catch 30 of them. But no, they're always trying for those big fish. But they're always talking. They're always talking about this fish and that fish, and oh, when I threw this bait, and oh, you should see this one that slammed my big swim bait, and all this. It's just, you just sound like a freaking idiot. Especially if you're saying it to someone like me that really knows what I'm doing and know how to fish. And just listen to you just go on and on about the fish that I did not see you catch. And these pictures. And a lot of times they show me a picture of fish. They say it's from that lake, but you can't tell from the picture. They could have caught it in that pond and said, oh yeah, look at this one I caught here yesterday. And oh, 2 days ago, look at the size of this one. Don't be a bass fishing Yahoo. Don't just go in and just be talking and talking and talking and talking and always talking about. Talk with your fish. If somebody else is fishing, you say, hey, I did pretty good the other day. I'd be much more impressed if you start catching fish next to me than talking about all the fish you've always caught the other day. It's just, like I said, I call them bass fishing Yahoos. I said, I'm out a lot. I see them. When I used to have my boat, it'd be someone like that too. They'd pull up the boat, or we'd be coming together and they'd start talking. They'd be, oh, you should see this. And then when I come over and like, oh, here, I got one on my phone and all that. I don't care. And most of us fishermen that like to just go fish and know what we're doing, we don't care. If we ask to see the picture, show it to us. But just don't be showing the pictures and don't be telling us in our ear the whole time we're fishing about all these great fish you catch when I'm not around and I don't see you. I want to see you catch fish. And I want to see you catch bigger ones than me. Then I'll be impressed and I won't call you a bass fishing Yahoo. So please, guys, don't be a bass fishing Yahoo. Just talk normal. Don't spew off about all the other big fish you catch. Just impress us with catching bigger fish than us next to us. All right, that's going to do it for this video blog. And I hope you guys join me for my next one.